Shalom, shalom, Shabbat Adonai. Welcome to the Sixth Exodus program. Thank you for listening. The name of this segment is Every Kingdom. Every kingdom. Every kingdom that has been in existence have demanded and burned down Jerusalem and demanding that we no longer keep God's laws, that we as God's people should turn from his laws. All the kingdoms and the kings, the empires burned down Jerusalem, and when they took us captive, demanded that we should not. They desecrate, burn down God's temple, take all the furniture, the ordinance, and demanded that we keep God's laws. If we did, they would kill us. And by doing so, they want us to not worship the God of our ancestors. And they make fun of us, of the Sabbath, and all the laws. But today, they have a new scheme of how to get us from not going God's laws, not by killing us necessarily in a lot, but psychologically. They wage war on us that we should not keep God's laws, that we should hate him as they do. Esau, full of hate and murder. But if we keep God's laws, we will do just fine, but not Esau. But every civilization, they have burned God's temple and taken all the furniture out and put it into their temples for their gods and worship their gods that they made with their own hands. But they refused to worship the God that created heaven and earth, that gave man breath and to walk on his earth and to use metal and iron and steel to build all things with, and created them. But they hate our God, and they hate that we keep his laws. But in man's knowledge, they want to eliminate God, which will never happen. So they make war with us, God's people, and to kill us. In every civilization, they make laws to say, do not worship, do not pray. Even here in America, they told us if we pray or read, they will kill us. In every country, it was the same. Every civilization, the same. Rome, Assyria, Nineveh, Babylon could not pray. Even with Daniel in Persia, Daniel prayed 3 times and they wanted to put him in the lion's den. Every civilization, even in Persia, they with Esther and Mordecai, they tried to kill us. Every civilization, it was the same thing. Every one of these nations burned Jerusalem down, desecrated the temple of the Lord, the king's temples. Every one, every time we go back. But it was not going to be this way today, this time, because all of those people that did these things to us and to God's temples is coming back on them this time. So be ready, prepared for war. All those nations that destroyed God's temples, the king's temple, and the people, and killed them and left the animals of the heavens to eat us, our bodies. Oh, it's going to be different this time. But we will enter into our rest finally. But Esau and his seed, Time has come to an end. It's time for the Amorites to end. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to 6 Exodus. Thank you for sharing your time, and we apologize to your family from keeping you away from them. Thank you very much, and have a good day until we meet again. But in every civilization on earth, the kings, the judges that made laws that we should not worship our God or keep his laws, they hate us that much, and they hate the Lord, our God, who made all things. They say they pay us, want our souls, that we should not worship our Creator. And they have figured out schemes and schisms on how to be able to do this. Every civilization to keep us from worshiping and keeping the laws of our God. And anyone who keeps the laws of our God, they want to kill. It has been this way from every civilization, even in Egypt. Every civilization, Egypt, Syria, Babylon, everyone, Greece, Rome. Check your history, read your history. Every civilization, they burnt down the temple of God, took our furniture, took the furniture of God, put it in their temples to worship their God and make us their slaves. Every civilization, even here in America. Look and read it for yourself. In America, 400 years. Next year, 400 years. What had happened to us here? Don't read, don't write, you get killed. Even if you look at a white woman, you get killed. Look at all the people who have been hung, not on a cross, but from a tree. Look how many people have been killed, being shot. Same, how many years was it that we wasn't able to read, write, or pray? You get killed. Every civilization has been this way for us. From our oppressors, every civilization that we have been in. When will white people stop killing us and murdering us and hating us? They say eliminate hate, but they the one who hate. They say, why hate us? Now, the things we have been going through for 400 years are coming upon them, and now they say, don't hate, don't hate. Well, who do you think have been hating us in every civilization on the planet? Every civilization on the planet, we have been being hated. Has there been a voice for us? Has anyone showed compassion on us? No, not one nation, not one people. But I want to say thank you to all the black people who are struggling and who are hanging in there and not giving up and keeping God's laws. I want to say I love you. I appreciate you. And until we meet again, Mitzvah. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.